What's good, boys? In this video, I'm gonna be talking about all the mods I've done to my M8 so far since I got it in April. So around 8 months ago, I bought the car. Let's go over everything I've done to it. It's practically done. There's nothing else I want to do to it besides remove the Christmas lights, obviously. But again, that's gonna take time. And it's kind of hot outside, so I don't really want to do it in the heat because, you know, it's gonna stick. I'm gonna take the tape off when it's cold. The first ever mods I did to the car was yellow DRLs. And I quickly took that off and put RGB ones because I got tired of yellow pretty quick. So I got this RGB one and I can change the lights on it whenever I want. So let me show you guys real quick what I mean. I just got connected right there. By the way, I did get the lights off at AliExpress for like 200 bucks. Don't pay like 600 bucks. All right, AliExpress has everything for you. Okay, next, connected. Now we just change the lights. See, change the lights. If you want red, red. If you want green, green. Anything you want, dog. Literally anything. You get the point. I like to keep it on this color because it looks like more of a, you know, like CS type of style yellow. Next mod I did to the car was, it's something very subtle but insane. Next mod was these M8 lights. Okay, to do these so they're always on when I'm driving. When the car turns off, they stay on for 20 minutes afterwards. There is a cable down here. So you see that yellow box? You have to disconnect this and just hot wire some wires inside. I know that sounds scary, but it's so worth it because I just got an extra cable I had in the garage, relayed it onto the other switch, pretty much done. Next mod I did was this carbon fiber trim around the steering wheel itself. Now the car came with chrome trim around the steering wheel. I didn't like that, honestly. It just didn't look appealing, especially on an M car. Like all the M3, the M4, they have it. This car doesn't have it for some reason. So I ordered that again off of AliExpress. Real carbon fiber, guys. Everything is on AliExpress. Trust me, I did drop shipping. I know where all these parts come from. They're all from the same manufacturers. Same thing with these magnetic pedal shifters, okay? These also AliExpress. Don't get drop shipped and overcharged. People charge like 400, 500 bucks for these. Dog, I got them for like 180. Same quality, same everything. Next mod was, of course, a Unidyne R3 radar detector. Now this thing saved my ass so much. You do got to configure it in settings. There's a bunch of Reddit pages to help you configure it, especially like state wise. So like it tells you what setting to put if you're in X state or another state. I'm in Cali, so I put the settings for Cali, and it shows you when they use a radar gun too, which is good. That's about it for interior. I do want Starlight headliner, but again, I don't know how long I'm gonna have this car for, so I'm gonna just hold off on that. Next mod I did that was a must was spacers. Now again, I got wheels on the car, so I don't really have spacers anymore. But when I did have the car on the OEM wheels, I put spacers on it to have perfect fitment because I was just annoyed. Afterwards, I did get lowering springs. I did install them. I have a whole Instagram video explaining how I did it and everything. You have to scroll down a little bit. It was a pain. So a quick recap on how I did that is, to do it, you have to remove this trunk liner, and the actual bolts to hold this suspension unit is in there. So it's like the M6. So if you want to do it yourself, search M6 lowering spring installation, and basically it's the same exact thing. Copy it. The front ones are pretty easy. It's literally underneath the hood right here, the bolts. Just take it off, take the bottom ones off, remove it, and pretty much simple. It took like 8 hours total to do all 4. Now the next modification I got was pretty cool, honestly. It was this carbon fiber right here. So I got these with the lowering springs same time. Now these have PPF on them, so I'm pretty much fine with it. I can just take it off. It's pretty much good. It's real carbon. Again, you can get the same exact thing off of AliExpress. Everything is on there. This isn't a promo for AliExpress. I'm just saying everything's cheaper on there, okay? That bird is being annoying. Next thing I got, which you cannot get off of AliExpress, is a Maxton Designs front lip. The reasons I went with Maxton Design is because they have the best designed front lip for the M8s, in my opinion. And it's not carbon fiber. I didn't want carbon fiber because, dog, lips are like 1K, number one. Number two, you break them all the time. So I just got this for 300 bucks. It's already broken within like 5 months of having the lip. So instead of paying 5 G's for a new carbon fiber one, that just snapped off. It looks fine still. If I want a new one, sick. I'll just order. It's 300 bucks, not a big deal. Also, future mod, I do want to get a Maxton Designs matching side skirt, so I might have to get that too. The next mod that I got are downpipes for the car. Now this sounds insane. Let me show you guys what I mean by sounds insane. just woke up all my neighbors. Anyway, y'all get the point. Downpipes, all 4 gone, completely gone. I got MAD downpipes because I heard they fit the best. Not really an issue anyway. I didn't install them myself because I don't want to deal with exhaust systems personally. I'll do everything else. I'll do wiring, I'll do lowering springs, I'll do everything. Exhaust, not trying to get an exhaust leak, so I'm gonna let a professional do that, okay? So paid for that. Next modification I did was wheels. Now these wheels, they're fully chrome. Now, not chrome, but they're polished aluminum, I'm pretty sure. Now, these things, they don't look as shiny right now, but guys, when you wash the wheels and they're clean, like properly clean, it looks absolutely insane. On my Instagram, I got a couple pics of the car with the new wheels, so you can go on there and see it. It looks insane when they're fully chrome. Like right now, it looks like it's brushed aluminum with that dirty there. Like look how dirty that shit is, dog. It's so bad. Anyway, these were sick. Also, I got new tires as well all around. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's all around. Guys, these tires are insane. I had Michelin all season 4S's on, something like that. Not too sure what the exact name was, but I could never slip. I know it sounds weird how these slip more than the all seasons, but it's because the all seasons were only 3 of them. So I had all seasons on all 3. The back right was a PS4S. Now traction wise, it was kind of weird because when I would try to drift the corner, it wouldn't hold consistently for some reason. It would just be so inconsistent with how the drift would be. Even like trying to skirt a corner, it would just not be consistent. It would just be weird. So ever since I got this car, it just throws ass so well, especially when the tires are cold. Bro, it just slides everywhere. Honestly, this is a way better car in my opinion than an M5, because bro, M5s, let's all be honest, the body doesn't look thicker. It's not as aggressive. For example, M3s, they have body lines that make it look like an M3 rather than a 3 Series. If you put an M550 or a 540 next to M5 and you're standing like 20 feet away and you squint your eyes like that, you're not gonna tell. Even if you're looking, you're not gonna tell. Unless you're like a very good car guy, you're not gonna tell. Or even if you look at the front grille and it's like a little more aggressive, that's the only way you can tell if it's an M5. The body lines, everything is the same between M5 and 540, so it just looks too basic. It looks like an NPC car in my opinion. It's a sick car, don't get me wrong, but again, M8 mogs any day of the week, any M5. Like bro, nothing looks like this, especially from BMW. Like bro, just the front alone, you can't like deny that's just beautiful, dog. Especially when you put some crazy wheels like this on it, like it's just a different level, man. And the ass, like this is the best ass ever. Like look how thick that shit is, dog. Honestly, the next mods I want to do is probably carbon fiber OEM this and the OEM carbon fiber diffuser, but that's like a couple grand. Don't really want to do that. This is already good, and I might be getting an Audi R8 soon, so who knows, maybe a Huracan too. Oh, a subtle mod I did though is I blacked out those reflectors because it looks more clean in my opinion, and I did get a Blue Lives Matter flag right here, #1, to show the cops, you know, I appreciate them and all the hard work they put in. And also, guys, it's a cheat code. Just keep on the low. If a cop sees that you actually fuck with them, you support them, they're not gonna pull you over as much, okay? They're not. And I actually fuck with cops heavy. If any cops watching this, thank you for your service, dog. Like I appreciate you. Like you're keeping everyone safe. You're risking your life for ours. And yeah, the people that are saying like defund the police, they're kind of crazy in the head, not gonna lie. And if you're one of them, dog, fix the way you think. Stop hating people. Do better. Pretty much it for the car, honestly. The car is dirty as shit right now. I really wish I could get a car wash, but again, I have lights on the car and I don't know how that would do against the car wash. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it how it is, not really risk, you know, putting water on it. I'm pretty much done. All the mods I've ever wanted to do, I've done, besides intakes, because intakes do lower performance. The OEM intakes are the highest performing ones. I can get inventories, but again, 3,000 for fucking intakes, I don't give a shit. I'm never opening the engine bay anyway. I don't need carbon fiber in there. And the sound, you can't even hear it. I drove my buddy's M8 with inventory intakes. Guys, you could hardly hear it if you have downpipes. If you don't got downpipes, you'll hear it. But since I have all 4 downpipes gone, there's no point to do it at all. The intake sound will be drowned out by the exhaust. Oh, I can't forget this little mod I did right here. If y'all can see, I made that blue right there. So cute little mod. Pretty much it. If y'all got any questions about the M8 or anything like that, let me know. If y'all want me to make a video on why I chose this or over an M5 competition, let me know. Have a good one. Stay blessed. Remember, This shit does not come overnight. This car took me 4.5 years of just straight up grinding my ass off, learning how to trade for the first 2 years, implementing everything I learned for the next 2 years after that, saving up a shitload of money, being able to put a down payment on the car, and now just living life with it. The next thing I want to do, honestly, is buy a couple properties before I do buy a new car. Now, I probably am going to buy a house this summer. Not sure what month and not sure where either, but that is the goal. That's pretty much it. Next car in a couple months, or maybe even a year, will be a Huracan or an R8. Now, those are the same exact cars. I know the R8s vary, honestly. I can get an R8 for 120k, or I can get an R8 for 150k. That is the newer generation version. Or I can get a Huracan for 200k. So it all depends on where I'm at the time, income wise, savings wise, if I have a house or not, etc. Also, the house I'm buying, it's not for me. I'm still gonna live with my parents, because why the fuck not? Why would I move out? I love my family. The houses I'm gonna buy is all rental properties. So until I have enough down payment to where I'm breaking even on the house, I'm not moving. I'm not gonna buy a house. So for example, if a house is like $1 million, I'm gonna buy and rent it out. Until I have enough down to where the mortgage is being covered by the renters, I'm not buying the house. But that's the plan right now. By the way, I'm 20. I started everything, my business journey, everything when I was 16. You guys can do it too. It's never too late. It doesn't matter how fucking old you are. I know this is nothing, guys. This is hardly an accomplishment for me, honestly. At the time, it felt like such a big thing I did, but now looking back, it's like, bro, this is nothing compared to where I want to be in the future. And always compare yourself, not to others, but to the future version of yourself that you want to be. My phone just fell. Now, what do I mean by compare yourself to your future self? Understand that everything's relative. Everyone's in their own journey of life, and by you comparing yourself to others, it's not fair, because that person could be 4 years into whatever they're doing, but you're in year 1, but you're the same age. Never compare what age you are, compare how many years you've been in the game for that particular thing. And if you want to be a more successful version of yourself, if you want to be more disciplined, imagine yourself already disciplined. Imagine yourself already in the position that you're rich. What does it take to become rich? What does it take to make a shitload of money? Is it waking up early for you and getting all your work done? Is it sleeping early at night so you can wake up early? Is it going to the gym right early in the morning so you can have energy to actually work later in the afternoon and have the motivation to? There's a lot of small things that come into play, and you just got to prioritize what is most important to you. And if you actually give a shit about it, you'll actually prioritize it and not bitch about it, okay? Let me know what video you guys want next. I'll see you guys in a couple days when I post a new video. I'm out. God bless, boys. Remember, watch all my previous videos right here. Also, I post 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So drop a sub and watch every video. Turn post notifications on. Later.